Hello, everyone. After consumer demand, apparently, we are back with another game of Cyberpunk. So last time we left it where the team had waited until 4:30 a.m. Scrump had shimmied across a grappling rope into Merlin's headquarters, which is on top of a two-story, well, God knows how many story building. He ends up sitting down and having a drink with Merlin.
I didn't drink shit. I did smoke something though.
Well, you were going to have a drink with Merlin. You ended up bungling the conversation with one of Merlin's vaguely awake bodyguards, who then shot you, and then that led to you running out of the building, meeting up with Arch, who saved your ass.
I'm a social character.
Yes. And then heading back to your apartment to meet up with V, who had discharged himself from hospital and traveled back there himself. So, as I understand it, it was early in the morning, but you guys probably will have to sleep most of the day. So, it's probably around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you guys are in your apartment.
Right.
Are we in the old apartment?
Before we
Yes,
get to our apartment, I want to say that I want to bring Arch's stuff with us, the thing that he uses for construction and, his workbench and stuff like that.
Well, you can't. You'll need a car to move it.
You haven't been to our new apartment either, so how the fuck do you even know I have a workbench?
You don't even know it exists.
No, I mean, like our old place. Didn't you left your tools there? I mean,
No, we bought new tools and put them at the new.
Oh,
place.
okay, right. Is the fact that counts?
Yeah, I assume you're telling V about the new apartment.
Yeah.
Yes.
The old lady that I haven't suggested
yet. V, you gain 1 hit point back.
Yay! I'm like Wolverine now.
How damaged? I only took 1 point of damage throughout that entire exchange.
Oh yeah, well, Scrump, you sleep it off as well.
Wow.
I didn't realize you'd taken any damage, to be honest.
I took a single point of damage. I got shot when I got shot in the chest when I was sat down.
1 point went through.
I took a single point of damage.
Can I ask Arch to do some extra healing on me?
It's too late now, but
I mean, it's the next day, basically. That's why I'm asking.
You can do it when you sleep tonight.
Oh, all right. So I guess I get up. I drag one of the tables to the middle of the room, get some chairs, and ask Arch and Storm to sit down.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's powwow. Let's hear this.
Yeah, let's powwow. Going to lean back on the chair, getting comfy a bit, and ask you guys if you're not being a little bit upset with being pushed around all the time, and if you don't get bored by it.
No, I'm perfectly happy getting pushed around. I find it amusing and stimulating, frankly.
Like we're currently not being pushed around. We just robbed the bank and got close enough to Merlin to throttle him. I don't feel very pushed around right now.
That's the thing.
mean, Arch turned a guy into like a pink mist in the street. I mean, he straight up shredded someone.
I like the way you're thinking. We have money now. Why don't we start our own criminal organization?
Because I want to use that money for something completely different, like prostitutes and sexual implants.
Pretty much. Why don't we start doing a bit of pushing around ourselves?
Because I still want to invest the money heavily in the alcohol industry.
Do you want to?
Weren't we going to? Weren't we going to attempt? I believe we were going to attempt to launder this money.
Yes.
Weren't we going to try and find a fixer?
Yes. We need a fixer to actually use the money, since it is, of course, rather dirty.
I do agree,
yes.
But at the same time, we can do something else.
Well, just to interrupt that really depends on what you want to use the money for. I mean, if you're planning on investing in property or something, then yeah, you're gonna have to launder the money. If you're planning on buying black market goods, then I don't think it's so much of a worry.
Well, it's the question of getting said black market goods. Currently, we have very low-level contacts. At the very least, the shit I want is not going to be necessarily available in the open market. Plus, I want cybernetics, which we're probably gonna have to, at the very least, rent a hospital room to get done.
We could use our streetwise to see if there's any shady doctors doing cybernetic implants at some shady clinic.
Considering
You
the
really want
potential
that?
consequences of surgery being, e.g., death, I'd rather do it properly.
Sure.
Well, we need to launder some of it anyway to pay your medical bills.
That would also be a good idea.
But that requires for us to move around the city, doesn't it? And right now, everyone is gunning for us. So I suggest we make them, instead of gunning for us, gun for each other. So I'm going to slam the wallet that I took from Martin and show you guys the ID card that I have from him. We can use this to send it to the other gang, the East Siders, so they know where Martin lives. And I'm sure that if they do a hit on Snake's right-hand man, Snake is going to be pissed, and he's going to try to retaliate. So while they kill each other, we can actually get a little bit more freedom for ourselves to move around the city.
Are you saying that a war zone's better for us? Because I do kind of agree there. How?
Yes,
I'm
a war zone is better than having people actively look out for us. They kill each other, they're probably going to ignore us a little bit more than they are right now.
I remember we had a bit of a plan about doing this last time. How are we going to get this to the East Siders again? I remember you said something about paying some kid.
Yeah, we could either pay... by the way, about the kids. Last time I did business with them, they seemed a little bit reliable as long as we have cash. And now that we have cash, we might actually use a bit of charisma from one of our more influenced musicians in the team to get the kids to work for us. And of course, they're not going to be doing any fighting because they're kids, but they can be our eyes and ears and tell us what goes on in the city.
So you want me to become Fagin, is what you're saying?
I want you to become Fagin, yes. And you will get the kids to become our spies, basically.
Are they going to pick a pocket or two?
Think about Master Pycelle in Game of Thrones.
Sorry, I'm going all in on this Oliver thing.
Right. Okay. So
we should probably move on to our new apartment, though.
Yeah, we will. But one more thing, I have an appointment with a doctor today. I told him about my amnesia, and I think that he might be able to help us figure out about our memories before we woke up in that bar.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of doctor is this?
Is that something that happened, is it?
Yeah, if you look at the last recording, I spoke with the nurse and got an appointment to see I think it was a psychiatrist.
Right, okay. When was this appointment?
It was supposed to be today, but it's been like 2 weeks. She gave me a
right.
card.
So you've missed the appointment.
No, I didn't miss the appointment.
I thought
it's only been a day in game time. It's been like 2 weeks in real time.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in the next gaming session, basically.
Right, okay. I don't remember that off the top of my head.
No, I think that happened.
Yeah, well, no, it did happen because I remember I spoke with her and I was actually excited about the main plot line. Hopefully,
yeah, I remember you talking to the nurse. I don't remember you setting
I do vaguely recall him being told to speak to someone about his amnesia.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, if you had an appointment for today, you've missed it. So.
Well, I would have made sure I didn't miss it.
Well, we had to sleep all day because we're all exhausted, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go to the hospital again to talk with the nurse to make another appointment. I have to pay a bit of the medical expenses as well.
I don't think we should start paying medical expenses in cash. That's a bad idea.
Especially not dirty cash.
Yes. That's,
I guess I'll go to the hospital in order to talk about the payment plan then. To find out, like, how much should I pay, and if they allow you to pay in a monthly fee or something like that.
Yeah, you will be able to set up some sort of monthly plan. It's not like you're under. I mean, this is going to take a bit of time.
They're not coming after us right away. I think our biggest concern is legitimizing some of this money.
There's no reason we can't do both. It's going to take very little to go to the hospital.
There is a reason we can't do both.
Yeah, Scrump and Arch actually can't really go over there.
No, we kind of robbed a bank right in front of that hospital.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like right outside the door. Like we
All right.
walked out of the door, and then we stumbled into a bank robbery.
Okay. Well, let's get our plan then. Number one on the issue, launder the money, and number two, get this ID card to Merlin.
Yes, that seems like a good agenda. So, Sargon, what are the steps we need to go through again to find a fixer?
Right. Well, I mean, it depends what kind of thing you're looking for.
We're looking to launder money.
Right.
And contacts.
Shady lawyer.
Yes, we want to. I briefly recall us talking about calling Saul.
Better call Saul, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to speak to a shady lawyer, your best bet is to find someone who knows a shady lawyer. So what I'm saying is, you're probably going to have to ask the people you know.
We could talk with the kids with the network of spies. Basically, I'm sure they won't know a shady lawyer, but they might know someone that knows people.
I don't know. Is there anyone we know who doesn't want to kill us or rob us right now?
The kids. Let's try it with the kids thing. Might be good.
I mean, this is getting a teeny bit pedophilic now. No, we should.
It's not, you weirdo. What?
I mean, B's a little bit obsessed with the kids. Just throwing that out there. We should probably talk to Shad at some point, I think.
Can you contact Shad?
I don't know. He's not been here, has he?
Not to your knowledge.
He doesn't even know where we live now.
No, he doesn't. I think we've successly shaken Shad.
Again, we could use the kids, give them a picture of Shad, and if they see him, give them a note or something like that.
I
don't think
very
we should...
uncomfortable trusting street urchins with this kind of information.
Well, I think street urchins are quite reliable if you give them cash, and we don't give them like the location to our apartment. We just set a meeting place with them, and I have stealth. I'll risk my neck.
You know, for being a gypsy, V, you have a remarkably high opinion of street children.
Well, that might be
raises a valid
responsible.
point.
If they are addicts, they do anything for cash. So as long as you pay them, they pretty
the
much
street children drug addicts now.
Yes.
Okay. See, you
Well,
can't simply just state that they are something and expect them to be that way.
Well, what other entertainment do you think they have? They don't have access to video games, so of course they're going to do crack.
Why don't they?
Have you looked at our neighborhood, Arch? Like, come with me. Come. I'm going to help Arch off the chair, take him to the window, and like show the glorious neighborhood we're living in.
Yeah.
Like, Sargon, can you describe a little bit what we see out the window as we look?
Well, it's pretty run down.
You see the running down, Arch? Do you see the way our society looks today?
Are you gonna like break into a speech?
Yes, I am
Have we
breaking.
got awareness yet, by the way?
Look, V, even if you're in fucking downtown Baltimore, most people will at the very least have a television.
They'll probably have a very big TV, judging from what happened in the riots.
Well, I assume
but
right after the
I
riot, we
digress.
have televisions. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, we know they have televisions because we saw them running off with them.
Anyway,
Right. So, yeah. Right. Okay. So, are you going anywhere during this day? I mean, you know, have you got the equipment you need? You know, is there anything you want to go looking for?
we could go back to. Is there anything you need to manufacture, Arch, at our old apartment?
I mean, I can't help but notice that
Yes.
V has no equipment.
Yes,
Yeah, we need two things. Equipment for manufacturing grenades would be really useful because we keep fighting large groups of men in confined spaces. And secondly, although against my better judgment, we need to arm V with something better than his fists.
I read about in the manual that there is a thing called a stealth generator that can make people go invisible. And,
I'm sure that's right down at the local 7-Eleven.
Well, it's up to Sargon if this kind of tech is available. It seems pretty common in this futuristic era. So I guess you should make a roll for Streetwise if you know anyone that deals with illegal tech.
If you want, hang on a second.
It doesn't seem to be like
the manual
trade or anything. It seems to be like something random people do have access to.
Maybe. I doubt you'll find that on like a high street, but I'm not saying it's impossible to get.
Yeah, I mean, with enough money.
You're talking about the stealth generator, but that's military tech.
I think what we really need is to get V some basic equipment again. We need to get him some body armor and a weapon.
Yeah, no, it's just that I would prefer not getting shot at all. If I can turn invisible, that would help.
Yeah, but I doubt you're going to be able to get one at short notice.
Specifically, if we could get to a weapons dealer that deals in relatively heavy weapons, SMGs, ammunition particularly would be fantastic. And if at all possible, smart goggles, because those things are OP as shit.
Yes, that's a good idea. We need to find like a mid-level arms dealer.
Okay.
That should be the first thing we go to. V, do you have shotgun skill, don't you? Or at least rifle, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like the shotgun, but I would like to have some armor before having the shotgun.
Yes, I think a shotgun suits you, even though you lost your last one. After running away from a naked.
If you're looking for some really good stuff, you'll probably need to use Street Deal. Without it, you'll be able to find low-level weaponry. Like, I mean, you could probably find a shotgun that you could buy from somewhere, or a reasonable pistol or something like that. But if you want to find anything a bit more advanced than that, then you'll need to use. You'll probably need to find a fixer.
Yes.
I think we should prioritize that, because currently the SMG is our best weapon, and I've got one clip for that fucking thing, so ammunition would be good.
Yes. Also, I would like some books that would help us improve our skills when we're wasting time. Apparently, from the manual, it says that you can read books to get.
Yeah, you can, but you guys haven't really had any time to waste.
No, we've been pretty calm.
Like today, for instance, right when we slept and blah blah blah. You could like.
You can't read while you're sleeping.
No. You can go to the bed with a book, read a few hours.
No, we were resting all of those hours. We needed to because of the amount of action we'd had.
Yeah,
there might be moments when we have some downtime and we could read a book.
There are, but that sort of thing takes a contiguous period of study time.
I don't know. I just want to buy from Return of the Kings the seduction manual.
Honestly, man, I think it's freely available on the website.
Rush's guide.
You just need to go to a data terminal.
Yeah, well, don't have one at home, so I guess
the teachings of Saint Rush.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rush V's Art of Seduction. Probably will give me a bit of more stealth as well if I read it, because I understand you need to hide behind walls and stuff, so that book might improve your stealth skill and your seduction skill at the same time, but it would probably lower your social skill.
Right. Okay. So what is it you guys want to go and do?
We're going to go and try and find a fixer because we need that for pretty much everything. So I'm going to. I don't think that wouldn't work with general knowledge, would it?
Hang on a second.
That'd be a streetwise roll, I think.
I think it probably is a streetwise roll.
Okay.
I don't think they teach that kind of shit at the universities, generally speaking.
Yeah, I'm just finding the description.
By the way, don't we have some contacts? Don't we have the Fox? Maybe the Fox knows about this.
See, the last time we got to the Fox, we had a phone call with him from Chad before that to set it up. I don't really want to go knocking on his door, considering they might get twitchy.
They know who you are. You did business with him, so even if he gets twitchy, I don't think he's going to shoot you there.
I'm not entirely sure I would take that chance.
I would take that chance, but he actually doesn't know me, so...
I'm also going to use my 4 points of luck for this, since we really need to find a fixer.
Oh, hang on. Who's doing the streetwise?
That'll be me.
Okay, hang on a second.
I'm using up my luck for the day.
Well, we rarely use that shit anyway, so why not?
Yeah. No, I think it's as good a use of it as anything, to be honest. But yeah, sorry, give me 2 minutes before I ask you to roll anything.
Okay.
We should also try to come up with some way of informing Chad of our new place without having to leave him a fucking note with instructions on how to find and potentially murder us.
Again, the Fox could really help us with that. He actually does have the contact number of Chad.
Does he?
Well, if Chad called, then that means the phone number was saved. So yeah.
Does
Right,
it?
yeah.
I do think we really need to get the Fox on our side. He seems like a very valuable contact. He knows the East Siders. He knows a lot of what's going on in this town. He's filthy rich, and he's trustworthy. He could have fucked us over, and he didn't.
He did fuck us over. He didn't because I paid him an absurd amount of money.
He could have killed you and took all the money. That's what I'm
He's
saying.
very neutral. I would say he is very neutral.
Yeah.
He came across
So
as
I really
extremely
think we
neutral.
need to work that angle a bit more.
Also, I may have found a solution to my lack of social skills. I have a bottle of bourbon today.
Oh, very good. Right, Scrump. So what exactly are you looking for with this streetwise check?
A fixer who can find as a weapons dealer, a decent fixer.
Okay, roll.
18.
That's not bad.
I actually rolled a 2, but I put like all my luck and everything into this, so.
So that's not very good then. Right, okay. Yeah, you have to go out to do this, obviously. Yeah, you go out for a few hours, you visit a few different bars, and you manage to meet a couple of seedy-looking guys who can take you over to a place that will happily do business for stolen cash.
Let's follow the strange men into the alley.
Basically.
Can we try to purchase them and have them as our business, like a non-hostile takeover?
I don't know what the buyout price would be.
Yeah, it's like I want to become partners in the business with you guys.
Are you going to try and invest?
Yes.
Let's see if they're actually even people before we give them money.
I'm saying, like,
they're offering us to sell us the Eiffel Tower. Maybe we should check if it's for sale first.
I'm saying that this would be a best way
Very
to
least.
money, like invest it in real estate.
No, this is quite the real estate I had in mind.
They demand 1,000 credits for this service.
That's fine.
Just for meeting them.
No, for them taking you to introduce you to the person you want to talk to.
Ask them, let's ask first, this 1,000 credits, what exactly does that buy us? Because we've gotten bitten before by people asking us for money and driving us right into fucking ambushes. What guarantees do we have?
I can already picture this, Scrump walking and Arch is like, the ugly doctor going like, ask them what exactly does this buy us? Because we got screwed before by people.
That's actually
They
good.
say they'll guarantee your safety and confidentiality.
You know what?
There you go, man.
Let's just pay the man.
Well, no, try haggling a bit. Maybe we can get a lower price. Just because we have money doesn't mean we have to throw it away.
I don't want to piss these guys off. I'm going to pay
You're
them.
not pissing them off. Like, just tell them you don't have 1,000. Ask them if 700 is okay.
I think they know.
We're going to buy illegal weapons, and your argument is we don't have $1,000.
See, you don't know how to haggle.
What will you fucking do when we get there and we pay them fucking 5,000 for the weapons?
Well, exactly.
No,
We
found
won't
this.
have 5,000. We will have
Sofa
4,000.
cushions.
Oh, fine. Let's just pay everything. Yeah, I don't mind.
Right, pay, whoever's got the money, pay 1,000 credits.
I already did.
Okay.
It's already out my character
Oh my
sheet.
God.
Right.
You people would not survive in Eastern Europe for one day.
Yeah, they take you out of the bar to a vehicle that's like a truck, and invite you to get in and get in themselves.
Using awareness check, because you said to do that every single time we change scenery.
Yeah, I haven't taken
yeah.
any awareness checks, so yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna do an awareness check. Do I have awareness notice, don't I?
I got a 4 plus the combat awareness.
Let's see. 12.
Maybe plus 4. 9.
10.
These are not good awareness checks.
So, hold on, I forgot what the quote 19.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're going out and you're getting into their truck, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm looking to see if they have any tattoos resembling Insiders or the Snake Gang or anything like that.
Oh, well, you can make a separate awareness check if you want.
I'd be probably better doing that.
No, I can do that as well because I can add my combat sense to the awareness. So 19 again.
There's nothing about them that seems excessively suspicious. I mean, they are obviously the sort of people you wouldn't trust with money on. If you were, you wouldn't trust them with something valuable, but they don't appear to be part of a gang, or at least not one that you recognize.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay. Well, I take you're going with them there.
Yeah, making some casual conversation, like, where are we going?
Okay, Scrump, do you want to share your screen a sec?
I already am.
Oh, okay. So you are, right. They drive around to here.
I don't think we can see that.
Where?
It's all right. I haven't actually written the point on the screen yet.
Close to the fox. See? I told you the fox.
No, it's actually close to Snake's hideout.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, this is why I asked what their money buys us. If it buys protection, we're still relatively safe.
Well, they might want to protect us, but I don't know if they can protect us from the snake. So
I'd still rather just have more guns, if worst comes to worst.
I think once we've got more ammo for that SMG of yours, we'll be able to create some more pink mist. So
Until Sargon realizes that the bad guys need SMGs as well.
I'll still act inconspicuous and pull my hoodie over my head so that I try to hide myself from the prying eyes of the snake gang.
I think we're still wearing our masks, aren't we? Well, our little medical masks.
In this neighborhood? Yeah, I would guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, we are just dressed like civilians. Because we did get changed, didn't we?
Well,
We need to get Arch some civilian clothes as well. Not Arch, B some civilian clothes too.
Yeah, gang members are civilians as well.
No, you know what I mean? We just look like average Joe Schlock.
Problem is, in this neighborhood, I don't think anyone is average. I think I can stereotype everyone in 2 seconds after looking at them.
That's really fucking racist, dude. I'm getting very uncomfortable.
All right, so tell us more, Sargon. Where exactly are we?
Yeah, I will.
If there's a combat situation, I have a finger up my ass because I can only use harsh words and sticks in order to combat. Yeah, maybe
That's why we're going to a weapons dealer, V.
Yeah, but if we get attacked before we get to the weapons dealer, I do have.
You're going to be standing in front of me, V, because I am more valuable.
No, the thing is, I have a very rich vocabulary, and I understand that black people are hurt by words. They can be very damaging and marginalizing. So I'm going to use that as a weapon if we get attacked.
I like the meat shield idea more.
Right, it's for some reason quite small on the map, but they take you to just looks like the sort of back of a warehouse, basically. But it all looks boarded up and closed off and doesn't look like it's very well used. And the guys get out of the truck. They go over, bang on a door, and after a few minutes, one of them exchanges a couple of words, and the door opens, and they invite you in.
Okay, using awareness again.
15. So what's inside? How does it look like?
Well, you can't see from where you are, but you could go in if you want.
No, obviously we're going in and we're using awareness monster.
Okay.
Also looking for tattoos and to see if they're part.
Yeah, you go in and it looks like some sort of old military surplus store. It's they've got like combat trousers and suits and stuff and like bed rolls and it looks like a survivalist's wet dream. Big fucking plastic barrels and all this sort of stuff, tarp, all that sort of nonsense.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, and there are a couple of guys who are just standing in the corners with their hands on the guns in the holsters, but they're not the ones who they just look disinterested. The chap that the other two guys take you to is a man who stands up and holds out his hand to shake and says, "My name's Khrushchev."
I'm going to shake hands and pleased to meet you, Mr. Khrushchev.
I shall shake his hand and say, "Pleased to meet you, Mister." Is it Khrushchev? Khrushchev?
Khrushchev.
I heard you're the
Khrushchev.
kind of man that can get us anything we need.
He says, "Well, I have what I have. But what are you looking for?"
We have the money if you have what we need.
Well, we need to tell what we need first. Arch, I think you should restock on ammunition first.
Before that, how are we going to do the ammunition system? Just bullets per weapon, yes? So,
let's do.
I got a different SMG. Could I use the bullets I already have? How much into detail do you want to go?
Well, they just need to be 10 mil bullets, I think it is. And we'll do it per clip.
Get like 10 clips and you'll be set for life.
10. Well, first of all, we're in the market for VR goggles, body armor, and heavier weapons, specifically something along the lines of heavy submachine guns, Heckler & Koch MPK-11, and the ammunition to go with these weapons.
Okay, hang on.
You think Boris has that, Arch? I'm going to ask with a loud voice.
That's what I...
Does an SMG submachine gun, does that count as a pistol? No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it's
a skill. So I'm going to have to stick with handguns then.
Yeah. Right.
I need to remember that I actually have points in dodge and escape too. I haven't used that yet.
Okay, the first one, he doesn't have an H&K MP11. He does have a Sternmeyer SMG 21.
Right. Let me look up the stats for said weapon.
What do you currently have, by the way, Arch, in terms of SMG?
What was its name? MP5, was it?
What was his name? Khrushchev? How did you pronounce it?
Khrushchev, yeah.
Khrushchev, yeah. Well, while Arch looks out for the stats, I'm going to ask Mr. Khrushchev. I'm interested in something that's like a crowd pleaser, a shotgun that manages to dissipate a lot of damage, especially at close range.
He can give you a shotgun if you want.
I want a shotgun that's more interesting than what you can find on the common market.
He says he doesn't have anything in stock, but he knows what you're looking for.
I smile at him and nod as if we made a connection.
How would he be able to get it in stock, or does he know anyone who would stock it?
Well, it's the sort of thing that you'll have to give him the money for, and he'll get it for you.
I will give him half now and half when the shotgun arrives.
Actually, he won't do it unless you give him the full amount up front.
I see.
And how long will the shotgun take to arrive, generally?
Hang on a second. We'll find out. We'll find out when I actually click the right thing. He says it would only take about 3 days.
That sounds good, Mr. Khrushchev. See, I also have another problem. In this neighborhood, people act suspiciously when they see a black man like myself, and I would like them if they don't see a black man at all. And I heard there are these stealth generators on the market. Do you happen to have any, Mr. Khrushchev, or could you get some?
He says, no, I don't think I could get any of that.
Even if we pay really well, I mean, perhaps you could try.
How about I try and find it, and then I'll let you know if I can.
That would work, Mr. Khrushchev. And if you can't, if you can find someone who does, we might pay you a little finder's fee.
Okay.
Who are you? With V?
I also want to remodulate some architecture. What kind of grenades do you serve?
Yeah, he's got standard frag grenades.
I think we should
buy what we can make.
Arch, I think we kind of went through this last time that it's so much easier just buying them.
Yeah, Arch, we played this game for, I think, 2 months now. And up to now, you did not manage to shit one single grenade out of your ass. So if you don't mind, I prefer purchasing something from the man.
I'm going to shock the audience and slide with V.
That is quite shocking. I'm shocked.
I would like 2 flashbangs, 2 smoke grenades, and 2 grenades that go boom.
Okay. He says that's very nice, but all I have is frag grenades.
You are disappointing me, Mr.
What skill do you need to use grenades?
I don't know. I assume it's just some sort of throwing skill.
Yeah.
Demolitions, according to the manual.
Is it?
We
Demolitions.
can also find ways to just, drop them or something like that, not necessarily throw them. I mean, they're good for distraction, and I think it's better to have them.
Well, while we're dicking around, I need some more clips for my Steimer 45 auto pistol. So I'm in the market for some 11mm ammunition.
Oh yeah. He's got 400 rounds if you want.
I'd like to buy 9 clips.
Wait a second. Yeah, it's 1,800 credits.
Right. Can I try a persuasion on him?
You could try.
And what I'd like to say is that if we total all of this up at the end, would we be able to have a discount for buying in bulk?
Go on then.
I mean, he seems like a reasonable gentleman.
Maybe. Let's see. We'll see how reasonable he is.
Right, that's 5 plus 14. Okay. 23.
He nods and goes, yes, of course.
Okay, well, we'll see what we come to at the end, and then we'll get a bit of a discount there.
Okay.
I don't know. Shall we say about I don't know, what would that give me, like a 10% discount? Like on everything?
He says we'll see at the end.
I will ask.
Okay.
Do you have anything with the silencer? Maybe a pistol, something accurate that's silent but deadly like my farts?
He says, yeah, we can. He's got quite a few pistols that can have silencer attachments.
Or an M41, an assault rifle with a silencer.
No, he doesn't have that. But
Okay.
you can easily get a pistol with a silencer.
Yeah, pistols with the silencer sounds good. Ask him if the shotgun that I ordered and the one that we know.
Well, have you actually paid for the shotgun yet?
We will pay at the end.
Right, okay.
Do
you know how much the shotgun is?
I assume it's less than the money we robbed.
No, he hasn't told us yet. How much is the shotgun?
$5,000.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll hopefully we're getting a bit of a discount on that, but yes.
Which shotgun precisely?
That is Arasaka Rapid Assault 12.
See, shotgun and rapid are two things that go so well together.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of V with it less, but I like the sound of that.
Can it come with a silencer?
No.
So no modification.
No.
Still, since we are buying, I would really like if we could install a laser sight on it.
If you'd read the manual, that's what the goggles are for.
Yeah,
but it looks cool. You get you throw the grenade and there's smoke and dust, and you come with the shotgun and it has the laser.
No, the goggles are really cool. They add to everything you do.
Right.
It's like the goggles, they do nothing, but the goggles, they do everything. They're really good.
In the case of the body armor, which is the best type of armor he can sell?
Right, that's a good question. There are different kinds of armor that do different kinds of things.
Versus bullets.
Yeah.
We currently have Kevlar vests on.
Yeah.
You two have Kevlar vests. I have my dick in my hand right now.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying that's what we have.
He does have medium armor jackets and flak pants.
Oh. Are they better than Kevlar vests?
Much.
Ooh, okay. How about...
but are they also not very heavy?
They're not especially heavy. Not like, they're not gonna weigh you down.
Does he have anything that gives stealth bonuses?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess
flak pants would be good.
What other kinds of armor does he have then, and what do they do?
Right, okay, well, he's, like I said, he's got medium armor jackets, Kevlar vests, heavy leather, cloth. Really, it's about how there is an encumbrance value to certain armor as you get higher up. Medium armor jacket and flak pants both have an encumbrance value of 1, and so what that does, the encumbrance value is reduced from your reflex stat. So if you were wearing medium armor jacket and flak pants, if you had a reflex of 8, it would actually be 6.
I thought you said it
Which
was minus
decreases
1.
accuracy by quite a lot.
Yeah, but the jacket and the pants both have -1.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, that's really good. I think I would like that because I have quite high reflex, so I won't be majorly gimped by having these.
You could get a light armor jacket is an EV of 0. A medium armor jacket has got a stopping power of 18, and the light's got 14.
I think the lights are probably a better bet. And what does he have that's not encumbering, but for leg armor?
Heavy leather is about the best for your legs.
That's what we already got.
What would that? No, we've just got normal leather.
No, heavy leather.
Yeah, you've got heavy leather, I think.
I think the one that reduces reflex is really good for me. Because I have a reflex of 9, so I get a reflex of 7, and that's fine.
You sure?
Does he also have helmets?
Yeah, they've got steel helmets. Painted black if you want.
Did they encumber you at all?
No, not at all.
No.
Okay.
It's be weird walking around with them, but
That's why you don't walk around with them on you, obviously.
How much better is light armor than Kevlar? That's 14, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 14. The Kevlar's 10.
is there a way to paint them to make them look like civilian clothing or anything like that, so that you would
Steel
walk
helmet?
around like soldiers in the neighborhood?
No, not really.
Well, I honestly, I think she's just gonna make people fuck with us less. So
Honestly, it's not hard to conceal a steel helmet. Like, literally wear it on your hip with a long coat. It'll look like a bag or something.
Yeah,
Not the
with the
helmet.
armor itself, but obviously the helmet you can't really cover up unless you take it off.
Yeah,
But,
I mean the armor.
The armor itself, if you go out and get like trench coats or something, probably.
Oh yeah,
help.
that's a good idea.
We're
Right.
gonna look
We
evil
should
as fuck.
definitely do that. Because we would drag attention if we walk around like soldiers in the neighborhood, and like everyone is going to turn their heads.
Yeah, maybe, but they might not try something.
That is also true. But the thing is, if they notice us and they call Snake's gang, then I don't know if having armor is going to be really effective.
I'm gonna get a document up and make a list of what we need then, just so we can tote it up.
Does he have any mines? Anti-personnel.
Actually, I'm already doing that for you, Scrump. So
Okay. Just I sorry, I should have had faith in our great DM here.
yeah, but yeah, tell me what it is you actually want me to put on there.
Does
I'm
he
gonna
have...
get.
Sorry, go.
I think for me and Arch, we just want the light armor.
Okay.
Light armor, yeah. I'll keep the normal heavy leather pants because I really don't want 1- to reflex.
I
No, neither do I.
but it
it's
doesn't
heavy.
affect my stealth.
To double check, heavy leather pants is just 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's just 4.
4 legs.
Is there any equivalent
and we-
of health potions in this game?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Hang on a second, V. Did you want a medium armor jacket? They've only got 1 instantly, so.
I think we should give V a medium armor jacket, yeah, and some
I
flat
want
pants.
yeah, the best one.
I think we should
Flak
just load it up
pants,
like
right?
a fucking tank. Yeah, like you can be our short range tank, V.
Sure. What about any drugs that enhance skills?
He doesn't have drugs, he just sells equipment.
Okay.
And
Uh,
you're getting steel helmets as well, yeah?
Yes.
What, 3
Oh,
of them?
I think all of us are getting steel helmets.
what sort of melee weapons does he have for silent killings?
Yeah, hang on, V.
Haven't you got this? Haven't you got a silenced pistol now, though, or did you order
Yeah, I
one?
haven't. He hasn't asked for anything specific yet.
All right.
What's do you want a pistol or what?
Yeah, a silent
I think-
pistol. The
Okay,
shotgun,
what kind of pistol?
the best one that does the most damage.
Okay. You can probably get
You want
Kind.
one-
Light, medium, heavy.
Medium, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow the guy's brains out. So. The idea is to do it silently, not to leave a mess.
Okay. Yeah, you could get a Dylung Street Master with silencer.
Okay.
Do they have any better, more reliable pistols than that?
They do. They just don't have silencers.
Why would we buy that? I already have a Dialogue Streetmaster. I could literally just give that to V and use the SMG.
Yeah, just give me a silencer then that works for
Okay.
the pistol that Arch is going to give me.
Okay.
Some melee weapon, I guess a knife or a sword, or it would be cooler if he has one of those cattle prods that you can see in Cyberpunk movies and shit like that electrocute people.
Do you mean just like a taser?
Not a taser, it's like a stun baton. It's like a baton that goes bzzz, and you can.
We'll see. Hang on.
Like a stick stick?
Yeah. That does like really huge damage to people and stuns them.
I was watching that movie the other day.
Yeah, when you don't want to kill someone and you just want to incapacitate them.
Actually, what do tasers count as?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
The thing is, with taser, you fire once, you miss, you're kind of screwed.
Have you ordered any grenades yet, then, Arch?
He's got a mono knife, which is a monomolecular knife.
What exactly does it do?
It only does 2d6 damage, actually. But it's very reliable. You get +1 to your weapon accuracy and melee. It's just quite a lot of damage for a melee weapon.
Right. Well, that's good. And something when we don't want to kill people, like if we want to kidnap someone, I guess, does he have any stun batons or tasers or anything like that?
No, he doesn't have anything like that.
I think a melee weapon would be good for you, though, as well. Like,
I think we should all get melee weapons, honestly.
I can't hit with melee weapons, so that would be a
I
waste.
don't have the melee skill.
Sometimes the weapon jams, you can get an unlucky roll.
I have brawling.
Right. You should get those fisticuffs things, that you put out
Brass
your
knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get brass knuckles.
The thing is, we still can't actually use them because we have 0 melee. I'd rather just clear the weapon jam.
Those count towards brawling.
Yeah, those are brawling more.
I'll get some brass knuckles then. Fuck it. I'll get a backup weapon.
Okay.
How much brawling do I have? Oh, I also have 3 brawling, so I guess... never mind. Let's get 6 grenades to each.
No, I don't think... I think we're better letting Arch do all the grenading since he has the demolition skill.
Okay.
How many grenades are you looking for, Arch?
He's only got frag, right?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, 3 should be enough for the moment.
Okay.
Really?
They're going to be expensive because we're buying grenades, which is military tech.
Yeah, let me tell you how much they are.
They're probably going to be better than the ones you would create, though.
To be fair, they're 300 each, so...
It's like we're going
So that's
to...
already 1,000 just for 3.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Mr. Kreshkov doesn't ask questions.
We're just giving him a shopping list right now. I imagine he's rubbing his hands together.
Yeah, he's fucking thrilled.
Yeah, he is real, but still.
I imagine he's got like peak Jew hands right now. He can just...
This is what he does, so...
I will ask him if he knows a place where we can purchase bodyguards, people to defend us, like private military force.
He just shrugs and says, no, I don't know. Just sell guns.
Just sell guns. Well, have you ever thought about expanding your business into other areas?
I don't think you're the one with the persuasion skill, V. Oh, fuck.
Does he have electrical detonators?
Does he have what, sorry?
Electrical detonators.
What, for something like C4?
Blasting caps, essentially, and of course a radio detonator.
Let me check. No, he doesn't, but it's not impossible for him to get.
In which case, I'd like... What would be the cost for one of these?
He tells you he'll have to get back to you. He doesn't know.
Okay.
Okay, well, if he could get 6 of those, that would be good. If you could see if we could get them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does he have a rocket launcher?
No.
Armored car?
No.
Let's see what else we could use. Sniper rifle?
No.
Could he get a sniper rifle?
Possibly.
I think it would be good
if
if
a sniper rifle in game.
It would be very expensive.
Oh, okay. But it would be very useful. We could definitely take out targets.
Sure.
I think we're good for weapons for now. I think.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so on the list I've got 3 frag grenades, 9 11mm clips,
Yep.
$5,000 for the shotgun, 2 light armor jackets, 1 medium armor jackets, 1 flak pants, 3 steel helmets, 1 silencer, 1 brass knuckles.
Sounds good.
Right, the SMG, I'm still not entirely sure about that. Just let me see. J, jacket, L, long coat. Okay, so the SMG is fairly large.
Which, what SMG are you talking
The
about?
Sternmeyer you offered to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's a big, solid, and
Don't
very
you-
reliable gun.
What do you currently have as an SMG?
Heckler & Koch MPE 2013 light submachine gun.
Oh, isn't that actually pretty good though? Shouldn't you keep both?
It's considerably less damage, but it's more accuracy, which is why I'm very fond of the Sternmeyer, because the damage output is much higher, and the big advantage, 11mm rounds, which is interchangeable with your weapon.
Can you use a silencer on it as well?
I wouldn't try, but
You
could attempt it.
You should probably get ammo for both, just in case you can choose. Then, if we're in a long range engagement, you can use the more accurate one.
Yeah.
Frankly, I would like to keep both of them, because one can be kept just in a jacket pocket, while the other one needs a long coat. So if I get a trench coat, I should be able to conceal both of them with one ranged weapon and one close quarter weapon.
Yeah. I'm just saying you should get ammo for both of them too. But yeah, I think we should
So
get.
I'd like the Sternmeyer, and let's get 3 more magazines of 11mm, and give me 4 magazines of 10mm.
Okay,
Oof.
Oh, armor-piercing bullets would be useful.
We could also. I think we should get 3. We should all get trench coats. I think. I know it'll look goth as fuck, but it's really useful.
We do
for
need
civilians.
trench coats, but I doubt he sells them. Well,
Yeah, I
maybe.
don't think this is
Could ask him if he's a clothing
I don't think this
clerk
is
on the
the
side.
whole-
Yeah. Does he?
Oh, you know what? We should really get walkie-talkies. Like, if we can't use any communications because we're off the grid, it would be best if we go to more classical approaches.
That's what the VR goggles do.
Oh, you
Yes.
can also... Okay.
Does he have the VR goggles, by the way? Oh, but we have to go to someone else for that.
He said he has them, I think.
he hasn't said anything about them yet.
Okay.
Hang on a second, I'm just calculating something.
Can we get a drone? What do you need to fly a drone? Do you need driving or the computers? I mean, like, kids can fly.
There's a specific skill for that.
Kind of annoying, like 5-year-olds can
So
fly.
you wanted 12 clips of 11mm, yeah?
Between us,
total.
yes.
Right. Okay. What else was it you wanted?
The silencer
3 clips of 10mm.
and the 3 clips, yeah.
And also, he wanted to ask him if he's got VR goggles.
And another silencer for Arch's weapon.
Right, hang on a second.
There's
only three clips of 10mm, yeah?
Yes. Since that weapon will be the accurate weapon, I don't plan on spraying anything with it.
Okay. What was after the clips of 10mm?
The VR goggles.
Right, good question.
Wow.
Arch, can you make flashbangs?
No, he does not have any VR goggles.
Ugh.
Damn it. We really do want those.
Can
Actually,
we
does he
get-
know anyone who would
Yeah.
sell that kind of technological gear?
It's something he could look at getting in. But the thing is, the military apparently quite tightly controls all of this sort of equipment.
Well, if you can get a hold of VR goggles, we would be willing to pay quite a lot for that, because those are very good.
Did you get
That's
a
good
heavy
because it would probably cost a lot, but it's something he'll have to look into doing.
In that case, we should get modifications for our weapons. So in my case, I would like a laser pointer.
Those aren't... The thing is, those are the VR goggles. There is no laser pointer in the game, so I guess Sargon would have to make up rules for weapon attachments in that case.
He doesn't have any anyway, so...
Okay. Or at least a scope or something that you can attach to increase that.
Again, VR goggles.
Yeah, but we can't get VR goggles right now.
Yeah, but do you want a scope on an automatic shotgun?
Does he sell any flamethrowers?
No, not on the shotgun. I'm thinking about Arch's.
Fully automatic.
No, but here's the thing, V. They aren't in the game, so in that case, Sargon would have to give the go-ahead and make up rules for them, because there is no stats for a scope.
Do you agree with that, Sargon? Would we get scopes that would increase the accuracy of the weapon?
Well, you can't at the moment, and probably not.
Okay.
We like I said, we need the goggles. That's what the goggles are for. Also, I currently have the weapons page up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a. Is mine technically a heavy pistol? I think it is. Yes.
Budget arms auto, is it?
No, I have a Steinmeier.
Yes, that's a heavy.
I have a type Steinmeier 45.
Yeah.
Very reliable weapon. I'm quite happy with it.
Okay. Okay. Did you want any shotgun ammo? I mean,
yes. Considering that's an automatic shotgun, we also need quite a lot of it.
right. Okay. How much?
Well, for a normal person, I'd say at least 30, 40 rounds, but since it's we, let's double that.
You don't think I'm accurate?
No, I do think you're accurate. I just expect you might fire a bit more rounds than might necessarily be needed.
Nah, there's no such thing.
So what, 80 rounds?
Let's say 70.
Make it a round number, because the ammo counter is, I think, 20.
Oh, is it?
No, it's box of 12.
For the...
Oh, is it? So multiples of 12. So 72?
It was the Arisaka, was it?
Yes. Is that a medium shotgun?
It has a magazine of 20, according to the rulebook.
I'm sure it does. I'm just looking at the ammo itself.
Yeah, the boxes of 12.
Oh, okay.
Can he make use
Well, in
of?
that case, we should get like 6, 7 boxes.
Okay.
Like I said, 72.
That's 84.
Can he get us mustard gas?
This isn't World War One.
No, but it's easy to make, and in a room, I think it would be.
Mustard gas is not easy to make.
For those watching at home, that's the shotgun we've ordered.
Do you know how you can make mustard gas? Like, just give me access to some good old-fashioned pesticides that are being manufactured.
You are aware that pesticide is not something you can buy at the store, right? That is a controlled substance. Much the same way with like fertilizer.
Pretty much everything we bought now are controlled substances. I don't think you can purchase a fully automatic shotgun.
Actually, that's legal in quite a lot of countries.
Yeah, in America, that probably is legal. Right, okay, so is there anything else you're looking for while you're here?
I don't think so.
Does he know anyone, or does he himself deal in cyberware?
He doesn't.
Since he has military connections, does he know anyone, or does he deal with combat-enhancing drugs?
He doesn't.
Okay, we will give him, let's say, you guys agree with 1,000 credits if you find someone?
Drugs?
Not necessarily drugs, cyber enhancement.
I imagine we'd be able to ask the fixers about things like that. This isn't our only stop today, so.
All right.
Then, lastly, militarized explosives.
Right, what exactly do you mean?
Pentaerythritol tetranitrate and a plasticizing agent.
Right, okay. In common parlance, is that plastic explosive?
Extremely simplified, but technically, yes.
Right.
He sounds so disappointed.
Yeah,
It's like if Sargon didn't take his class.
Yeah. Again, no, he doesn't have it, but he probably could get it. It's going to be very expensive, though.
Again, which is exactly... let's not buy it. Again, this is regular shit. I'd rather make it.
See? And at this point, I would be willing to ask him if he has a vintage D44, but judging on his inventory, I would say no.
Does he have an IS flag and 10 tons of fertilizer?
Nope. Right. So with I take it that was everything you were looking for, yeah?
Yes,
An assault rifle with a scope. Oh, well, can't get scopes.
We can't get either of those.
What assault rifles does he have? No, none
He
at all.
doesn't have any assault rifles.
Can he get some assault rifle?
Possibly.
So I guess we're going to leave a desire for the automatic shotgun, which is going to arrive in 3 days. Goggles and the assault rifle.
He's not got the goggles. We'll need to ask. We'll need to probably find a better contact for the goggles.
Yeah. So not the goggles, but well, we can ask him if he can get some. That's okay.
We already did. He said he didn't. He didn't know.
Assault rifle and what else? Because there was one more thing. I really want.
Alex, you asked for the blasting caps and the radio detonator, didn't you?
Yes, 6 blasting caps and a detonator.
And the flashbang grenades.
These things are possible. He'd have to take money for them, though.
I think we should just order the shotgun for now. Maybe come back later and see if he's got.
Yeah.
See how reliable he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if he gets to the shotgun first.
Okay, well, your shopping list so far then is $17,570 credits.
Ah.
That's not actually that bad for what we ordered.
All
Can
things
you
considered, it's not.
try to persuade them and say
Does that include our discount?
That number?
That does not include a discount.
What is our discount? So I did a rather large persuasion there.
Yeah, with a discount, he'll give you the 16 grand.
Can you try to keep persuading him and let's say make it 15,000 a good
No,
round?
we already did that. You can't repeat checks. Yeah, that sounds good. So that's 16,000 in all then.
Yep.
Okay.
I will ask him just out of curiosity if there are any jobs he has for a suitable combat individual.
He says no, thank you. Right, so who's taking... Right, so V, on your character sheet, write down flak pants, steel helmet, and medium armor jacket.
Right. This is under armor, I guess.
Yep. So on your head, put steel helmet.
Hold on, I don't see where the head thingy
Oh,
is.
yeah, just in your equipment, just right.
Yeah, equipment. So flak pants.
Yeah.
Heavy jacket.
No, medium armor jacket.
Medium armor jacket. Okay. And steel helmet.
Yep.
How much damage?
Scrump and Arch, write down steel helmet as well.
Yep. What's the armor value of that?
The armor value is 14.
Wow.
Right, and Scrump and Arch, you've got a light armor jacket each. Armor value 14.
Yep.
V, if you scroll up a bit to your hit locations.
Yeah. Oh,
On
now
your
I
head.
see them. Okay.
Yeah, on your head, put armor value 14.
Right. Or so.
18.
Jesus. Right arm, left arm.
18.
Attack. And the legs.
20.
Jesus Christ. I like it because most of the damage has been done to the legs so far.
Yeah.
Is there any equivalent
Hang
to
on, V, calm down.
Like
Turn your reflexes down to 7.
reflex down to 7, right?
Just put -2 next to it.
No, I'm going to put
Just change
9
to 7.
and parentheses 7.
Right. So the 12 clips of 11mm ammo, distribute them between yourselves.
Arch, give me your pistol.
I'll give you 9. I'll take 3.
Okay.
What was the name of your pistol, Arch?
Stonemeyer.
And I'll copy
No,
that.
it's not. It's a Dylan Streetmaster.
Yeah, and it's silence, right? I got a silencer for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm curious if we can actually hold off against the stormtroopers now.
I
No.
wouldn't try it.
I guess if we kill them, we get their shit.
You're happy to try, V.
Yeah.
Just don't expect any help.
Right, Scrump, you've got some brass knuckles. Arch,
Yep.
you've got 3 frag grenades. You've got 3 clips of 10mm. Whose is that?
That's Archer's.
Right. What ammo does V have?
He has the shotgun rounds.
No, I have the pistol right now.
And 1 clip, which I had.
Oh, and the molecular knife thingy.
Yep. Yeah, the mono knife. You gonna write it on?
We're getting your main weapon in about 3 days, though. So
This one should be available. Like he said, he has it in stock.
Yeah, you can buy it. Yeah.
already bought
Only.
the mono knife.
You actually didn't, so you'll have to spend out some more money.
All right.
But
How much damage does it
mono
do?
knife, hang on a second, is $2,000.
Does that
Jesus,
include that?
it's just a fucking knife.
Yeah, well, a normal knife only does 1d6.
Well, at least I guess I can use it in the kitchen. How much damage does it do?
2d6.
It's not really worth it, is it?
Well, it is, because I get my ambush roll to it as well. So
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay, knock off another $2,000. Yeah, you've also got 84 shotgun shells.
That's for you to carry.
Yeah.
The brass knuckles is just 1d6. Is that 1d6?
No, I think it's more than that. Hang on.
I had the thing
1d6
open.
plus 2.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
Hmm.
You ever need to get into a brawl that doesn't make noise?
does he have any books about guns? Any magazines?
Well, he's got like magazines, but they're not going to teach you anything.
So it's not like in Fallout where you can reach the magazine.
Ocean weapons.
Right, so V has 2 clips.
Wait.
Yeah, V's got 26 shots with his pistol.
Let's get 2 more clips so I can.
V, why did you change the name of it?
What was it? I thought it's a Sturmmeyer pistol.
No, it's just
Dialogue Street Master.
I don't know how to spell that.
Yeah, well, I'd copied it across. You didn't need to.
No, you copied everything but the name. You copied the type, accuracy, damage, clips, the name.
Okay. It's 10mm.
Okay.
Where are you getting the mono knife thing from? I can't find it in the.
It's page 65 in the PDF.
Oh, I'm just on the weapons thing on its own. So, it's under melee weapons, isn't it?
Yeah. Kendachi mono knife.
Is there any ability to respec in the manual?
I can find the Kodachi mono whip.
I don't know why it's not on that list. Right, okay, so you've paid all the money, you've got everything written on your sheets, yes?
Hold on, I'll ask him, does he have a mono whip?
No, that's exactly the same value. I think it's just been renamed somehow. It's exactly the same damage value.
Yeah, but it would be cooler for role-playing purposes. That's okay.
No,
No.
unfortunately, he just has a knife fee.
You have the knife now. I'm just looking at them. There's axes, machetes.
I would actually like a mono axe, dude. That's the thing.
They don't do mono axes, you just have to get a normal axe.
How much damage does a normal axe do? Like the most...
2d6 plus 3.
Can I get an axe instead of the mono knife?
If you want, but to be honest with you, I don't think it's worth it.
No, the mono that has -1 as well.
Yeah. It's got -1 to the weapon accuracy.
No, I'm thinking of role-playing purposes. A guy with an axe is a lot more interesting than a guy with...
You also can't conceal it very well. It's a really good concealed weapon, especially for sneaking.
Yeah, the mono knife is exactly good for sneaking. Good for
it also gives you +1 too, which is you shouldn't really sniff
Still,
at that.
we're going to wear trench coats, so there's a thing.
We're a goth band now. It's official.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're probably going to have to go buy those trench coats then.
Yeah.
Or you'll have to send someone out to get them.
Well, first let's go. Or never mind. I was thinking to go back home and drop some of the things we bought, but
no, we need to be able to conceal our weapons. Is the thing.
Well,
I imagine we could.
I have a pistol and a knife. I can conceal them fine.
Well, that's wonderful, V.
No, I mean I can.
Do you not want to buy more ammunition?
Sorry?
Do you not want to buy more ammunition?
Yeah, I do actually. 2 more clips. I think it should be enough.
Right. Okay. Hang on a second.
What millimeter ammo is that?
10mm. Right. Okay. Yeah, that costs you 60.
Wait. I actually have 2 clips of 10mm I'm not using, so I can just give it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it to me, baby.
I also have a Diamond Street Master that I'd forgotten about.
So the thing is, I can actually go into the shop alone and purchase things for you. Because I don't have any weapons that are visible, so I can just go in and.
I don't have any weapons to conceal either, so me and you could go buy some trench coats.
We can just buy 3 trench coats and give 1 to Arch.
Yes. In fact, if we left the SMG at the shop, we could all go together, and then just go back for it.
No, I don't want to go back to this area. It's Snake Gang territory. No, thank you.
We need to anyway because we're going to buy trench coats and come back.
Yeah, but we're going to go with the guys that we paid $1,000 to. So that's I don't think they're willing to take us.
No, that we paid them to bring us here.
Yeah, they've left. They left ages ago.
Yeah,
so
they would just
get out of here by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Okay. I'm going to talk to Khrushchev. Listen. If we have, I have a girlfriend here, if you know what I mean, that I don't want to make eye to eye with. Is there any way you could offer us some protection and escort us out? I mean, it's your interest. If something happens to us, we won't be able to do further business with you.
He just says, as soon as you leave the door, you're not my problem.
Yeah, I know we're not your problem. I see this. But if we die, no one is going to purchase that nice shotgun and other things we ordered.
He says I've already taken the money.
We already paid for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you already paid for it, but don't you think we're going to want to buy more things in the future?
Well, we should just go. I imagine we could catch the nearest pod to a different shopping district.
See, I'm the one with the stealth skill. I don't give a shit. Like, if you want to go out of here, that's fine.
You can't disappear though. Like once you've been clocked, you've been clocked. That's not how stealth works.
Yeah, I know, but you know the social type of stealth where you just mingle with the crowd and no one can spot you. I can.
Social. Okay. Let's just go by the fucking trench coats.
Okay. I suggest you put the masks on so that.
I have a mask. You don't.
The helmets, I mean.
No, that will make us more conspicuous.
All right, fine. Okay, I'm going to roll for stealth as we walk towards the pod, so that it's a lot harder for me to be found.
We're gonna.
If you want to like just walk down the street in Snakes Gang territory, that's your business. I'm.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly true. You can sneak your way down the street if you want.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 plus 10 of sneak 19 plus the.
You don't really have 10 sneak.
Yeah, plus the reflex of 7. That's 26.
Yeah, that's an incredibly sneaky move you do as you go down the street. I mean, there are loads of people who don't even know you go past them.
I'm a ninja.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just fine. I'll leave it to you then, V. You can go shopping for us.
Okay, but I don't know where things are. So
You can do a streetwise check, see if you can find anything, any shops that.
I'm not exactly sure. I'm the first person to do a
or
street
general
check.
knowledge.
I rolled a 9. So let's see.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is not very high. 14. I guess it's a mall or something, right?
Yeah, you could head to a mall, but you can't think of any specific shops that sell.
Well, I guess a mall that might have clothing. You know, that's what malls are useful for.
That's true.
I think it's best for me to go because I'm not wanted for any bank robbery.
Yeah, you'd have to go to a different district.
Yeah, that's why he's getting a pod.
Yeah,
Right.
but yeah,
You can get him out of snake territory too for now.
I assume you gave me some cash for this endeavor.
Yes. You would give. I just gave you some cash because you started sneaking. I just gave you some cash at the door, and I'm like, fine, you go.
How much are you giving him?
Fuck it. Give him 300.
Okay.
That's not going to be enough.
Oh,
Give me 10,000. I mean,
1,000 then.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I will head up to the mall.
Okay, you pay 20 credits to go there.
For a pod, yeah.
Is me and
Are you
Scrump still
carrying weapons on
inside
you?
Crusho's place?
Are you carrying weapons on you?
Well, I do have the knife, I guess, and
You can't go in without being scanned.
see that's a problem. Well, if they find a knife on me, will they react negatively to that?
I'm sure they'll be fine with it, mate.
Mm.
Yes, of course they're going to react negatively.
I don't know in Romania they don't care. They don't scan people for weapons and shit.
They do in this world.
Okay, I guess I'll go to the apartment first in order to leave the weapons.
Okay, and what, you're getting a pod from the apartment to the
Yeah,
place? Right, okay, that's another 20 credits then.
right.
Yeah, okay. Everything seems fine as you get there.
I will make a fuss when they're scanning me. It's like, well, you're scanning me because I'm black, eh? You think all black people carry
No,
guns?
there's the person doing it. It's just as you go through the doorway, scanners scan you.
I will look at the security guard next to the scanner. And I'll be like,
Racist robot.
is this a thing that we're
He
doing now?
literally doesn't pay you any attention because nothing comes up on your scan.
Okay, yeah. Well, of course he doesn't pay me attention. Now black people are so marginalized. It's like we don't exist.
Yeah, it's like you can't even commit crimes now or something.
Right. I will go to the terminal that tells you the map of the mall.
Yep.
Where you can find different shops.
Yeah, there are loads of like upscale clothing stores that would probably sell something like a jacket or a trench coat.
Yeah. I'll go
We
to
have
one
like
that
Monster Us.
I'll go to one that's not very fashionable. I don't want to drag attention by us looking rich as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you go to the lowest market one you can think of, and they've got an array of different coats. You've got, like leather trench coats for like 250.
Give us some on the trench coats. Let's be pretty goth.
Is there a shopkeeper there?
Of course.
Well, I guess if I seduce her, I can get my my skill upgraded because that's how you upgrade skills in this game.
What
So,
skill do you want to try and use on?
seduction. I'll be. Excuse me, miss. Would you mind?
It's a man, but carry on.
And I will smile at her, like give her the cutest smile that a black person can ever give to someone else.
Okay.
Where exactly is the thing? Oh, there it is. So an 8 with a seduction of 5, that's 13 plus empathy. 13 plus 4, that's 17.
The guy seems repulsed.
The guy, where
Will
exactly?
you attempt to seduce him?
Where exactly did you see a closed shop?
He asks you to leave before he calls the security.
Why is he calling the security? I asked him if he can help me.
No, you just rolled a seduction check. You're trying to seduce him.
I smiled at him and I asked him,
You are trying to seduce him. So as far as he's concerned, you're standing there giving him the creepy smile and probably giving him a few kisses.
okay. So as the security comes, I walk away without putting any fight. But I say, so I guess you hate gay people in this store. That's fine. I'll write a review on this.
The security guard just say, "Sir, this is inappropriate. We'd like you to leave."
No, I'm leaving. That's fine. The manager is going to hear about this. I had enough.
That's fine. They put you to a website that you can go and register a complaint.
I will. Thank you very much.
You find yourself outside of the mall.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So I can't go to another shop.
You'd have to go to another mall.
I'm actually thinking that you're making this up, Sargon. In no world would they throw you out of the mall for smiling at the shopkeeper.
You're not smiling. You were trying to seduce him.
Go behind the desk of any fucking shopkeeper, touch their ass, and see if you're still inside the fucking shop.
Is this how you seduce people? So,
what do you think the seduction roll is? When you roll seduction, that means you're trying to seduce the person. You're trying to get them romantically involved with you to try and sleep with you. They become aware that that's what you're doing when you do it.
I see. All right. No, they hate gay people. That's fine. That's fine. I will go to another mall then. Jesus.
They're just homophobes, to be honest, mate.
No, they are. They totally are.
Okay. That's...
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I will go to another mall. I know when I'm not wanted.
You're not wanted. They were very clear about it.
Right.
So that's applicable.
That's another 20 credits you'd have to spend.
I know. The price of being marginalized. So I guess I'll go to another mall then.
You're not even back. But anyway, Karen.
Yeah. I go into another clothes store.
It's like Rachel Dolezal or something.
So I'm in another clothing store.
You can go to another mall?
Yeah.
You managed to get through the scanners?
Again. Yeah. That's fine. Jesus. So I go to another clothing store that's low priced.
Yep.
Now it's not by choice, it's by necessity after society has punished me severely.
Okay.
Social justice. This is why I need to make Scrump start singing social justice songs, but okay. Fine. So I'm looking for trench coats now.
Okay. Well, luckily you've come to the right place. This is a dive. It's not a dive, but it's like the Primark of this world. So instead of going into Marks and Spencer's where you've been kicked out, you now have to shop at Primark.
That's perfect. I will ask the shopkeeper this time for help. Without smiling.
You're not going to try and touch them?
Right? Giving them the biggest poker face they ever seen in their life.
Yeah, they've got trench coats for about $150.
I will ask them what's in fashion. What do other people wear? I want to blend in. I don't want to be unfashionable.
Sorry, say again.
I asked them what's in fashion this season. I don't want to look unfashionable. I want to blend in with the other people. What do most people purchase?
Yeah, they say, well, these are fashionable clothes, sir. That's why they're cheap.
All right.
Lots of people buy them.
Okay. Which color does he recommend?
They're all brown. They're leather.
They're all brown. All right. I give them the measurements of Arch.
Like dark brown, like.
Yeah, I ask him if he has the measurements of Arch and Scrump.
Well, you could get medium-sized ones.
Right. And I guess I have a large size because I'm really muscular and shit.
Sure.
Right. So yeah, this will be what I'm interested in.
That's 450 credits for 3.
All right. Does he have an expensive-looking wallet?
Yeah, you could get an expensive-looking wallet.
Right. I want to buy that as well.
Okay, $100.
$100. Okay, so in total, that's $550.
Yep.
Right. Pleasure doing business with you. And I will tell them, by the way, don't go shopping at the store I just went. I give them the name. They really hate gay people there.
And serves the next customer.
Right. They hate gay people there. Don't go there, sir. Do not go there.
Okay. I assume you're leaving, or
no. One more thing before I leave. Is there a pet store?
There are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to the pet store.
Okay.
Right. Do they have anything cute like little iguana or something like that?
They've got like dogs, cats, guinea pigs, rabbits.
Okay. I'm going to buy a kitten then.
A kitten?
A kitten.
Are you sure this is a good idea, V?
See, I'm not one of those responsible.
I don't think you have a huge amount of money left. Like you paid $150 each, so that's $450. You've spent $550, and you've spent like.
I got $390 left.
No. Oh, do you? Okay.
What about vicious dogs, like an attack dog that you can trade?
They do not have any vicious dogs. It's not a pound.
Vicious dog. All right, well, I guess I'll just buy a cat.
Why?
Why not?
And this is why we don't give V money.
I only gave him
Honestly,
1,000.
we've been spending
Okay.
fucking 15 minutes on just getting trench coats now. Could we move along?
I didn't think that he could cause much trouble with 1,000 credits. I'm sorry, okay?
You fucking should be.
Fine, no cat. Jesus, I actually wanted the Tamagotchi in this game, but all right.
Fucking all right.
Okay, I
Okay,
take
are
the
you
pod and
heading
I-
back, V? Are you heading back?
Yes, I can't even get
20
a cat.
credits.
In this world, no one likes me. Absolutely no one. I thought I could get a cat so I can sympathize, but no, apparently not. All right, fine. That's okay.
Right, I take it you're heading back to your apartment, getting your stuff, and then going back to see them? Or are you just going straight back to see them?
No, I go straight back to see them because they need the trench coats in order to hide the weapon.
Okay. Okay, you arrive back at Khrushchev's shop.
Yeah, I give Arch and Scrump the trench
Yes,
coats, and I say,
each have
I
a
look at
cheap,
Arch. I look at
unfashionable trench coat. Well done.
I look at Arch and I tell him, like, look, I really wanted to get a cat, but I just thought you wouldn't like that, so I didn't get it.
I look at V and ask him, where the fuck have you been for the last 6 hours?
Yeah, you have been about an hour and a half.
I have been thrown out of the mall because they don't like gay people there, Arch.
I was just
Are you gay, V?
someone.
I do have sometimes homosexual tendencies, yes.
Right, okay.
You sleep outside from now on.
So you have all
You
your
as
things.
well, Brutus. You as well.
Right, I assume you're leaving Khrushchev's shop.
Yes.
Finally, yes.
My God. Right, okay. It's about 9 o'clock in the evening at this point.
We should go back to the first apartment, then go back to our actual hideout. We need to pick up your stuff, don't we?
V.
Yes, we need to pick up these stuff.
Yes.
Okay. How are you getting back?
Pod. No, not pod. Apparently, we can't use the pod.
He says after using the pod to get there in the first place.
Well,
No,
I-
we can use pods to our old apartment because we're not using it anymore. It's the second
Yeah.
apartment we can't use pods to.
So are you getting a pod or not?
Yes.
Yeah, we get him.
Right. Well, 60 credits.
Okay, let me just. So we've lost 1,000. Well, how many credits do you come back with?
370.
70,
To be fair, most of the things cost.
750. 690. Okay, I got the correct amount.
Right.
I got order plan.
You arrive back at your apartment. When you open the door, you notice there's a piece of paper on the floor.
It's
Was it
probably
say?
Chad, that motherfucker.
I let Arch pick up the piece of paper. He's the intellectual of the gang.
Yes, it is a note from Shad saying that he'll be at your apartment at 9 p.m. tomorrow night.
Are any of us even fucking literate?
Well,
Well,
I think you are.
I imagine you are, since you went to med school.
Yes, I am literate. Right,
Well,
9
you dropped
PM.
out of med school.
Actually, we've had a note from Chad before, haven't we?
We did.
Yes. What are the odds we kept that?
Apparently 0.
Pretty low. Like 0, since none of us have it in our inventories.
Okay, I have sneak. I will just sneak up on Chad. And
Yes,
if it's
you'll
not
sneak up.
Chad, I will sneak up with an.
Basically, I'd like to use. Would this be awareness? I want to look over the note and see if it looks similar to handwriting, because I'm getting a little bit nervous about this address.
Okay, that's interesting. Right, okay. Let me see what would it be.
That'll definitely be awareness.
No, there's probably actually a skill for this.
For forgery,
Forgery, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that
it
sounds
probably-
like a bit of a stretch. Detecting a forgery.
Yeah, I think forgery is when you forge. Detecting.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything like scrutiny?
Okay, well, we'll just go for an awareness notice check for now.
Okay.
I thought there'd be something quite specific for it, but
Right. Well, Scrump, come over here. We'll both take a look at it because you're gonna roll a 1.
Okay, I shall Yes, I shall roll my customary 1.
I get 13. Come on, Scrump. Don't disappoint me. Oh, good boy, Scrump.
I roll another d10.
Of
27.
course, it's going to turn out to be absolutely
Right,
nothing.
yeah, it does seem to be Shad's scrawly, terrible handwriting.
Okay, we learned something. I wasted my crit for the session.
Yeah, part of me is thinking, like, you had to crit on that. The other part of me is like, well, you know,
At
they
least
kind of know where we live.
But yeah, he appears to have come by and put the note under the door.
Let's get back to our other hideout. Is there anything you want to do? Like, I know you want to cook up some stuff, like maybe some incendiary grenades.
Yeah, I want to take Arch's workbench, basically.
We already have it. It's already at the
Basically, I'd have to visit a few pharmacies to get the stuff I'd need, but what would you want?
What time is it,
Flashbangs?
by the way?
Flashbangs and smoke grenades would be fun.
It's fairly late now. Was it 9 or something?
Yeah, it's about 9:30.
Let's get back
so
to
we're
our
still
other
gonna-
apartment. Yeah,
And
let's get back
Shadow's
to
going
our
to
other
meet
apartment.
us at 9? And
9 tomorrow. Was that 9
9
a.m. or
tomorrow.
p.m.?
By the way,
It's
sorry,
AM or PM?
in case you forgot, when you gave us the mission with planting the bog, you did say they will contact us again.
But they'll probably figure out where we are. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. It's fine.
I'm really curious where that goes.
I think now we planted it, they don't give a shit.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll contact us. Maybe they won't.
No, I
but,
would like to get another mission of them, like get a sense of purpose rather than just.
yes, your sense of purpose is going to be to not die for the next 3-4 days.
You already have a sense of purpose. We need to find out. We need to try and get back our memories and try and be part of at least some gang.
Well, I guess I can go to the hospital then, if you guys don't
Give
mind.
them some stolen money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have the $340, the 370 credits, so it should be enough to go to the hospital and schedule them.
Stolen credits.
Hey, I'm
They're
paying.
not let the hospital.
Right, I'll take responsibility for it. I'll take responsibility for it. If you guys can rob a bank, I'm sure I can just go pay a pot.
You know that bank robbery we did that you were no part of? Do you really want to
I'm
link yourself
taking
to that?
responsibility for that.
I mean, you know, if you want
Look,
to...
Possibly not do that yet, V.
everything we do is a criminal
tomorrow
activity.
we need to. We'll find those fixes again, and we'll ask them to find us a shady lawyer. That's the plan. That's the other half of this plan.
Yes, but you did say about the memory thing, which can I go to the
We can-
hospital?
We can do that. We can do that once we've laundered some money, and then we can start paying your medical bills, and at the same time get an appointment with that doctor.
Okay.
Seem okay?
Right. So are you
right.
heading back to your new apartment?
Do we have time?
Yes.
It's just going to show up at 9 p.m.
9 was it 8? Was it p.m. tomorrow?
9 p.m. tomorrow. So yeah,
Okay.
That gives us some time.
you've got like
Yeah.
24 hours. So
So we could potentially fuck around a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should go back to our old apartment then.
to your new
Yes.
apartment.
Yes, new.
I mean, a new apartment.
And we'll
yes.
get out a
We've already
couple
been to
blocks away from it as usual.
Okay,
Yeah, well-
that'll be 60 credits.
Okie
When we arrive out of the pod, I suggest we all do an awareness check just to see if we're getting followed. Anything, any sign of
Yeah,
people hanging around in this area.
Roll.
12. Today I am rolling like shit.
14.
18.
Plus.
Yeah, you get out of the pod and you start walking, and you notice that you're being watched by. You couldn't call them kids, but they're sort of youths.
V, go talk to the fucking urchins. You speak their language.
Okay. I'll use my stealth basically and disappear behind the corner.
You're not
Teleport
going to try and seduce them then.
teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Is that where this is going?
No.
So
This is fine. It's a big man in a trench coat sneaking up on school children. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, I disappear
You can't
behind
really
the corner.
stealth. You can't really stealth because they're looking directly at you.
No, I'm telling you. Can you let me roleplay, please? Thank you. Basically, the first corner that we come across by, I go behind it, and I wait there to see if they are going to walk past it.
Yeah, but they're not. They're just standing watching the pod, and they've seen you get out of the pod, and they're standing just across the street watching you.
Okay. Then I'll walk.
There's just kids looking at us.
Right. Then I'll walk up to them.
Right. If we're really going to do this, let's head off in the wrong direction until we're out of line of sight. Then we can have V do his creepy pedophile stuff.
Yes. We'll walk off the other direction from our apartment and see if they follow us.
Yeah, that does sound like a good idea.
Okay, so you're walking away from the kids.
Yes.
Yes.
In the wrong direction.
Okay. You start walking off and you hear one of them yell, "Oi, mate."
Oh, wonderful. They're already hitting on him. Go on, V.
I'm wearing full armor right now, and I really want to try this new toy, so I'm going to turn around and ask what.
Covered.
Sorry, say again, Arch.
I am not wearing full armor. I've got my helmet covered under the trench coat.
Yeah, V, I don't think you're wearing your helmet around.
No, the helmet not.
If he is, then that's the reason why he's getting called out on the street by children. Like, why?
Okay,
You're some kind of World War II recreator or something.
I turn around and I ask what.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Actually, I turn around and ask, "The fuck do you want?"
Wait a minute. How much cover does a car give again?
A reasonable amount. It's like 10 or 15, something like that.
Really? So V now technically gives more cover than a car.
Yes.
Yeah, but cars aren't really very tough.
I'm just laughing that V now gives more cover than a car. So.
Yeah, right. V anyway. So you turn around and go what or whatever you say.
No, I go, "What the fuck do you want?"
Right, okay. Yeah, some like he's not very tall. He's only about 5'6", but he's like some sort of Middle Eastern looking kiddie. Comes out and just he addresses you by name. He says, "Are you V?"
Okay. I will go. The fuck is it to you?
He says, "I just want to know."
I'll say, "You better give me a good reason why I should answer to that."
You should try intimidating him. Like this seems like a good intimidation.
Yeah, that's definitely an intimidation check.
Jesus Christ! All right.
What?
So I guess I grab the kid by the collar, look at him straight in the eye.
No, he's across the road from you. So
Well, you can
he's
just kind of
across the road.
square up and be like, "Who the fuck's asking?"
If he's across the road, I will say, "Well, get any closer if you want to talk. Don't want to be shouting."
yeah, he starts walking towards you, and he looks, just both ways to see if he can cross safely. And he snips across and just says again, "Are you V?"
Okay. I wait for him to get close to me, right? And then I grab him by the collar and give him a very stern look into his face, like peering into his soul, and go, "The fuck is it to you?"
Okay, go on.
So 4 plus intimidate of 5, that's a 9, plus the cool of 9, 18.
Okay, he only looks about 17.
Right.
He's only about 5'7", and he's not like he's a skinny kid.
Right.
He just puts his hands and goes, whoa, I just want to know.
Who the fuck put you up to this?
He says nobody.
Then how did you hear about V?
He says, "I've just heard about you through the grapevine."
The what?
I'll say, excuse my dense friend. What do you want?
Okay.
I just want to know if you guys are who I think you are.
Okay. If you've heard of us through the grapevine and what you know about us, wouldn't asking us who we are be a bit of trouble?
Well, what do you think I've heard?
We don't know what you've heard.
I
We
don't
know
know. We captured some children. We robbed some banks.
Yeah, I will tell kid, you better stop being a smartass and start answering questions now.
Okay. He says, what do you want to know? I mean, I'm just trying to find out who you are. I like to keep my ear to the street.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I don't know. It seems like a bad idea to let random people know who we are.
Do I look like the kind of person that likes to make noise?
I'm gonna persuade him and be like, "Look, kid, I don't know what you've heard, but I think you're very confused."
Okay.
I'll be plus 14, so. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Okay. He says, "You're," and then Scrump, aren't you?
I will tell
Yes, fine, since I can't roll.
Okay, I guess I'll track the kid, somewhere that's not on the street, like in an alley
Let
or
go of
something.
the kid.
What, so you can seduce it?
No, so I don't seduce him, so I can fucking intimidate him, right?
Okay.
I can fucking intimidate him.
I push him up against the wall, and I say, look, kid, right now you're very close with becoming a casualty. You better start talking where you heard about us from, and don't bullshit me.
Jesus, man! I just heard about you. Like, I've heard that you guys have got up to stuff and you've done things and you've pissed everyone off, and now you've got everyone at each other's throats. And I saw you walking past, and I just want to make sure if it was you. You know, I want to see if what I'd heard is true.
I take my knife.
Can I do some?
Hold
good
on a
cop
moment,
here?
V. Before you
I'm not
bend
going
this
to kill
poor child over and have him grab his ankles,
Right. No, I'm not going to
can we
kill him.
just talk about the situation for a second?
I'm
Yeah,
talking.
let's do some good cop here. I'll ask the kid if he's from the Tower Hill gang.
He says, "Yeah, I am."
See, we haven't pissed them off yet.
Yes, we haven't pissed them off yet. I'll say, well,
Which
you
means
guys
he's a
aren't.
potential ally.
Yes, I say, well, you guys aren't pissed off at us yet, are you?
He says, "No."
Who do you work for?
He says, "I work for Constantine."
Ah, there we go.
Right. Does Constantine?
Anyway, I smell the quest hook here somewhere.
It is.
Hang on, you guys think about what you want to ask him. I need to grab a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, we're gonna try and set up a meeting with him, I imagine.
By the way, I was just going to pick up
Yes.
my knife and say, kid, if you have a business proposition, you better.
V, zip up your pants.
Yes.
Well,
Put the kid down.
I didn't put the kid.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it! I'm out of bourbon. This is not a situation to be out of bourbon. In.
If we're going to play like crooks, we better act like crooks. I don't think.
No. I think the good cop bad cop routine works. Just
so you know, I don't think if we would go to a snake cider and go like, oh, by the way, and call him by name, he will be like, oh yes, why I am? How did you know? Oh, I'm so shocked at what your information. Oh.
See, I get the first part where you want to be skeptical towards the kid. I totally get that, and that's why it's good that we drag him aside. But he's already intimidated. We don't necessarily need to threaten him with violent sodomy when he's probably willing to just tell us the answer.
No, he was being
intimidated.
smartass. It's like, where did you know? Oh, well, I have my ear on the street. Like, get the fuck up.
I imagine one of us is getting around.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of rumors about us, considering the first thing we did was have V decapitate a child in a fucking park. So.
Yes, and most people, when they hear about what we did, would stay away. They wouldn't be like, oh, by the way, you're Scrump, aren't you? Oh, I'm so happy.
Unless they work for a gang that is potentially trying to, recruit us, maybe?
Yes, plus the simple fact that this is a very violent neighborhood. I don't think that a violent act would necessarily give you, dread and awe. In fact, a lot of teenagers would probably go like, oh, that's awesome.
So why did you think I wanted to be violent with him?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you beheaded a child on the street.
I was just going to take my knife and say...
Let's go over your itinerary. The first thing you did was decapitate a child. You banged your own head against the wall until you bled, got tortured for a while. Got hospitalized.
No, hold on. You were
then
the
you
one
tried to molest the
child. Why are you lying? You're the one who did the decapitation, not me. And by the way, next time use the mono knife. You might actually manage to decapitate before the stormtroopers arrive.
Yes, V. It was me that started attacking them after they surrendered.
Oh no, that was me. But I did not decapitate them. Just
hey, you made me shoot a kid's hand off. Okay.
Just so you know what I was wanting to do is like I was going to take the knife and say like, kid, if you have a business proposition, you better make it quick.
Yes, the chat makes a good point. It's not rape when a gypsy does it. Shit. Let me. Where did I put that? What's that font even called? We'll waiting for our DM to get back from the drink. So yeah, I think we should try and pursue this without killing anyone.
I don't think we need to roll. I think he'll just give us the information, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, we did intimidate him, so I think his explanation makes sense, that word of our heroic deeds.
I mean, for fuck's sake, personally, I'm surprised that the glorious tale of Scrump managing to talk himself into a firefight in Merlin's apartment hasn't fucking hit the street yet.
Everyone was high, okay? Nobody remembers that. You can't prove it happened.
We should just spin that. Like, Scrump didn't act like a complete moron. He was just so utterly confident in his own abilities that he just sat down with the leader of the East Siders and just kind of shot the shit with him for a while.
That's what I was trying to do, but it didn't go very well.
That's not
Because
what
Scrump
we
is that much of a badass, right? Is that what we're going with?
That's what we're going for, yes.
That's a good plan. I like it. Right. So, what are you saying to Yusuf?
His name is Yusuf.
His name is Yusuf. I forgot.
Can we reconsider allying with the Yiddish gang?
Sorry, say again.
He's not Yiddish. He's Arabic.
Yeah, he's Arabic. Yeah.
That's worse.
It's actually better.
Do you have a hierarchy?
I asked him for his name first. Like, what's your name, kid?
Yeah, he says his name's Yusuf.
Salam alaikum, Yusuf.
He says Salam alaikum, or however it's pronounced.
Alaikum assalam.
However it's pronounced, he says it back.
Well, I guess I just put him down now. I stopped holding him by his coat.
You can never be too careful, Yusuf. Never be too careful.
So what are you guys doing in Tower Hill territory?
You're one of the only people we haven't pissed off yet. And
No. That's not what you want to tell the kid.
he knows.
Yeah, he does seem to know that.
Honestly, we could probably get away with that. You're the only ones we haven't tried to kill yet, is how I'd phrase it. Because it sounds less like we're running away from people.
Yeah, we'll just say this is neutral territory. And, I think our reputation means that no one will really fuck with us here.
Have you got business here?
No.
Well, we did have. Possibly, yes.
We're not going to tell the street urchin, but we're not going to deny it either, because politics.
No, we should try and set up a meeting with Constantine.
Yeah. What does Constantine think of us?
Yeah. Let me ask you, maybe be able to get word back to Constantine that we're looking for some allies.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
if
one at a time. Who wants to ask what first?
I'll ask him. I'll ask him if he could set up a meeting with Constantine, and if Constantine would want some allies.
He looks a bit dubious and says, "I don't think Constantine knows who you are."
Oh, right.
I'll ask him what is the procedure for joining your gang?
That's not.
Yeah,
No.
he says, "Well, I'd have to go and ask a few people."
Instead, so Constantine doesn't know who we are. If he were to string you up from a streetlight, would he get the message?
I don't think we should do that.
No, but see, he thinks we're fucking maniacs. Why not play on that?
I tell him that I do have the power to lift you up quite easily. While
Yeah, he's just like, "Oh, all right, boss. I know. I'm just, I just like to know things. That's all."
Right, so this is the street urchin that V has had wet dreams about. The intelligence-gathering street urchin.
It would be a good idea to find one that's not affiliated to a gang yet. But
Oh, it's fine, V. Just seduce him and take him out of the gangster life for
I
good.
guess I will seduce them. Perfectly fine. Would you be willing to work for us?
He says, "No, I work for Constantine."
Yeah,
Constantine, but the jobs we're going to give you are not going to come into conflict with Constantine.
let's just
He
ask
just
him.
goes, "No, mate. I can't do that. I was just curious as to whether it was you. I just want to meet you. That's all."
But you don't even know what we ask of you.
He says, "It doesn't matter. I probably can't do it."
Well, would he be able to get word to Constantine or the Tower Hill gang at least that these great heroes are looking for friends?
He looks dubious and goes, "Well, to be honest with you, I think that he'd probably be angry with you if I did. Everyone likes Constantine, but he's having troubles just keeping the turf war that's been started between the Serpents and the East Siders and the Electric Knights off his territory, and it's more hassle than he appreciates."
All right.
Can we just blow up this entire fucking city already?
What if we would tell Constantine that we have a way to end the war?
Well, we don't know that. We thought we don't even know what the corporation wants with the bug in Merlin's court doing it. We should go back to our apartment.
If you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell the kid, listen, it was a nice chat, but if I ever see you following us again,
gonna
the
rape him?
conversation might get less pleasant next time.
Okay, he looks nervous and says, "Right, okay, I'm going to bounce," and then just runs off to see his mates, and then they bugger off around the corner.
All right. Do I get any bonus for intimidation? Because I did.
Well,
get it.
I imagine we'll get our experience points at the end of the session.
All right.
Right, okay, so you heading back to your apartment?
I mean, you are keeping note of those, right, Sargon?
No,
that's
but
a
we'll go through them at the end.
Okay.
Right, so you're heading back to your apartment, your second apartment.
Yes.
Yes, on foot.
Right, okay, yeah. You are arrived back at, nothing seems out of order, at least from the outside.
Let's be cautious. Let's again.
By the way, when's the last time we actually ate something?
Well, I'm not gonna look. You can get food wherever. I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yeah, that's kind of a busy work thing.
Yeah,
I assume that we're feeding ourselves.
yeah. Just
Can we order some pizza?
Does anyone else want to roll awareness? You can do it with your combat sense.
Sure, but I don't think there's any problems in this place. So 5 plus 9. That's 5 plus 6. That's 11 plus the cool. That's 20.
okay. Cool.
Yeah. Awareness, combat sense is under cool.
Yeah, but you just add that value. It's your intelligence you add, not your cool.
Intelligence. Okay, so 6 plus 5, 11 plus.
I don't think combat sense is cool either. I think it's just a separate thing on its own.
16.
Yeah, combat sense is a class skill.
Class skill, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then 11.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, nothing seems to be untoward about your apartment from the outside. You can't see anything.
Let's just go in. I don't think we've been tracked yet. Hopefully.
You know, I really should go shopping for a book because now is the best time to read in order to improve a skill.
It's not that simple, V. It requires a long period of reading.
Yeah, it does, and it's like it adds up.
You can't just do like I do an hour now. You have to study this shit for a very long time.
Yeah, there are rules for it, and it takes a while. So,
see, that's the way I study for my medical exam: an hour now, an hour then. So apparently, ours says it's not going to work. I guess we'll see.
How many years did that take you?
Yeah. Anyway, guess we're going to bed. When did Chad said he wants to meet?
who are you trying to seduce now?
No, we've done a full day. Let's rest and get up.
Before that, though, I need to go and, as distasteful as it is, okay, you know those gloves I bought? I'm putting those on now, because I'm going to have to be touching V in uncomfortable places to try and heal his ass.
Yeah, are you making a med tech check?
Yeah, let me just get that back up.
Right, what was my med tech again? I haven't used that fucking skill in ages. 7. That's... Did we decide that was intelligence or just the modifier?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
You should have used your luck as well.
No,
I think medtech is
that interested in keeping you alive. What do you mean? Medical attack intelligence? It's the same. It's 9 anyways, but...
Oh, yeah, it is the same, like, fuck it.
You know, you should probably donate blood to me at this point, but...
Only thing I'd be donating to be a UV, something you wouldn't want.
Can I try to roll a seduction on Archie's character?
You can, but I would be healing you with my SMG instead.
You don't do rolls when interacting with the party. You can just talk.
I hate the fact that this game is so homophobic. There's very little diversity in it.
Oh, it's your tech skill.
Tech skill, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's 9 either way, so that's 23 total.
Yeah, go on then. Oh, you got 23.
Yes, I rolled.
Yeah. V, you lose 2 hit points of damage.
Yay. And the next day, do I lose 1 more when I wake up?
No, that is the 2 points.
Yeah, you just give you an extra one.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? Today, I'm going to buy an instrument.
An instrument. Yeah, finally.
Right, so are you going? You're going to bed and resting through the night, yeah?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
What I think, I will take Scrump and I will ask him.
Take me to bed? Yeah. No, he says no. Right. V. At some point in the middle of the night,
Right.
you wake up to a banging on the door.
Okay. Should I do like what's his name? That crazy doctor and just take a gun and shoot at the door?
I don't think you should. No.
Why not? See, this is the thing that I keep telling you guys. It's like, oh, we can't knock on the doctor's door because he's a mobster and whatnot. Now you are the one who has someone knocking at your door. Let's see how you interact with this situation.
What's the
Are you going to wake someone else up, are you, V?
Because if it was me, you would open the door and get a shotgun to your face.
Yeah, but are you waking someone else up, are you, V?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go very quietly and wake everyone up. Like,
Okay, next step.
it's our door. And then very quietly, I will go to the
How
door.
about you make that stealth check before you think about what you're going to do next?
All right. Uh, 13 plus 7, that's 20.
20.
God damn you,
Very
Rocky.
quiet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You suddenly sneak over to who are you going to?
Arch and Scrump, and like shake them a little bit. That there's
Okay.
someone,
You go and wake up Arch.
there's someone knocking at our door, mate. And then I'll go very quietly and look at the peephole.
Okay. When you go to wake up Scrump, you hear another now knocking on the door.
Before V starts going crazy, if I'm awake, I'm going to go arm myself. So I'm going to go put on what I can, clothing, or obviously an armor.
Yeah, it'll take you some time to put it on, though.
Yes, which is why I want to start doing that now before V wanders off and opens the door, does something insane.
Right. I don't open the door. I just look at the peephole to see who's on the other side.
Right, Arch, you can start putting your armor on, but it's going to take a few turns.
Am I awake at this point?
Yeah.
I will join.
Actually, you know what? That's a very good idea. I guess I will scream. Should I scream just a minute so that they wait?
I think that would negate your stealth.
Yeah, I know that would negate my stealth. But,
I think looking through the peephole's a good idea.
Yeah, looking through the peephole is able, like a person on the other side of the door. If they look at the peephole, they will notice someone is looking through. So
in Eastern Romanian people,
to look
maybe.
through the peephole or not?
No, I'll put my armor on as well.
Okay, you go over to put your armor on. After a few moments, you hear another loud, boom, 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 and then you hear a familiar voice saying, "Don't worry about that, gentleman. Just open the door before I force it open."
Who's the voice from?
Um,
You said it's a familiar voice, so I
It
know.
is a familiar voice, but you don't know off the top of your head. You'll have to have a look.
It's probably a creepy dude from the agency, in which case he's unlikely to kill us, because if he sees us doing this, he's already got us covered, so...
Right. I guess I'll scream. It's like, just a moment, I'm indecent. Let me get some pants on.
Let's not keep him waiting. I'm going to go and open the fucking door in my underwear. If he wants to see my dinglies, so he is welcome to them.
Okay.
Yep, you open the door and you recognize the steely glare that goes with the steel grey hair of Gavin White, the special investigator who picked you up in the first place. And he has behind him 4 very, very big and very well armored goons. And
do I have
they
pants
march
on?
in.
This is important.
Sorry?
Do I have pants on?
Presumably not.
In that case, I demonstrably itch my special place, just to make sure he knows he's woken me up.
He just marches straight in with the guys.
Make yourself at home, boys.
Yeah, I guess I sit down somewhere, crossing my arms.
They take up positions at various windows and doors, and he walks into the room and, just arranges, points for you guys to sit on the sofa.
No, that's V's special love place. We don't sit there.
No, I sit there just fine.
Yeah,
just sit down.
Okay.
Right. He looks at you in silence for a few moments and then says, "What have you idiots been doing?"
Sleeping, masturbating, like in the last few hours.
Finding out within what you've been watching, you pervert.
Of course I've been watching you. How did you think I was going to lose track of you?
We did what you asked.
That's true. You did. And that's why I'm here.
Okay.
He says that he is happy to remove the chips from the backs of your skulls, since you have now fulfilled the mission he gave you. However, he is well aware that there is a massive bounty on your heads if you go anywhere near a place that isn't adequately described as post-apocalyptic. So he wants you to do something for him, and in exchange, he can wipe your records.
Well,
Yes, Masa.
I really like this guy.
we do quite like the ghetto. What's the deal?
He says you'll have to accept the deal before I can tell you what it is.
Yes, Masa.
Hold on. I will tell him. Last time we took a deal, it was very time constraining, and one of us almost got killed. So,
to be fair, that had nothing to do with the actual deal.
He looks totally unsympathetic to that.
Fine, I'll take the deal. I don't know about everyone else, but I'll take the fucking deal.
yeah, I'm interested for work. I like working with you guys, honestly.
Right. Okay. He says, I don't know what you know, but I'm going to assume that it's not very much. As you will remember, I'm a special investigator for Levanchi Security. And the special investigation I'm currently on is to find the source of these mind-wiping drug chips. And he thinks he knows someone who has connections to the underground network that is distributing them. And he has suspicions on who is ultimately in control of it. And he needs you to find out.
Oh,
However, he can't do this himself because it needs to be done under the radar.
I'm going to look at him and go like, "Get the fuck out, nigga! Did you know that we got mind wiped ourselves?"
He says, "Yes, I do," which is why I think you may be able to do this.
Is there a way to restore the mind wiping process?
He says, "I don't know. I'm not a scientist."
Does this have anything to do with the electric knights?
He says, "No. What I'll need you to do, I will give you an address, and I will need you to go to this apartment complex. There will be a man there named Hal Barrett, who, as far as our intelligence says, recently sold a batch of these mind-wipe drugs. And I want you to find out who he got these drugs from, and then follow that chain back up and find out exactly where they're coming from. Use any and all means necessary, although if you are ever caught, I will simply have had nothing to do with you from the start. You will receive no assistance."
We definitely agree, and I will lean over a little bit to him and go like, between you and me, do you know any good lawyer that might tip on the side of the let's say unlawful part of business?
He just gives you a scathing look and just says no.
Does he know what gang this Hal guy is associated with?
He says, I don't think he's associated with any gang per se.
Okay, does he have the location of the apartment?
Yep, he can give you the location of the apartment.
I will ask him, what does he know about the war between just between you and me off the records, right? What do you know about the war between the Serpents and the East Siders? Are they hunting for our blood?
Well, remember, this man thought that you were a part of the East Siders.
I know. So I'm just asking him like that, because after we did the thing with Merlin, they're pretty upset with us.
Yeah, he says he doesn't know. He just says, well, we just know that there is a big gang feud at the moment, and it appears to involve multiple gangs, and we don't know what's caused it.
How much would you pay us for the information?
Nothing. If you have information, tell me.
No,
would you please stop volunteering
we were just about to go look and find out things, but if it's for free, then we're not going to risk our necks.
Sorry, say again.
I said we were about to go out and find out, but if it's for free, we're not going to risk our necks because it's pretty dangerous out there, and right now we want nothing to do with it.
Right. Okay. No. What you have agreed to do now is going to clear your names.
Yeah.
So this is what he wants you to do.
Will
Basically, you have to find out from Hal Barrett who gave him the drugs. Then you have to find out from that person where they got the drugs from until you find the progenitor of the source of these dodgy drugs, so he can go and deal with them.
Scrump, can you negotiate and say that if we do this and we do it right, can we live in the good side of the town?
Well, we can if we want to. We're pretty fucking rich now.
Yeah, you could try to persuade them. It's like, if we get this done correctly, will there be a way for us to live in the nice side of the neighborhood?
Well, I don't really know what to ask him. I could just ask him if there's any way he could sweeten the deal.
Yeah, basically, just make a roll and say, look, this is very dangerous, and we will get it done. But if we manage to get it done, we would also like to be able to live on the nice side of town.
Let's reformulate it a little bit. So he's going to clear our names with the police, which is good. He's not going to clear our name with the gangs, because I doubt he's got pulled there. Yeah. But how about if you could ask him if we could do this and somehow get papers for the upper sections?
Yeah,
yes. Papers, identifications.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Would he be able to throw in adequate papers so we could actually go into the?
It might also help with the investigation, because maybe these drugs aren't coming from the slums, because nobody down here has the knowledge to make them. So
you can tell him we're really bored of this life of crime. We just want to retire. So if you could.
That's not right.
No. That's a good idea. We could ask him there. Let's ask him for papers that would get us into different areas, because
okay, roll, see what happens.
21.
It's a good roll. But he almost immediately turns his nose up and says, certainly not. Murderers, thieves, brigands, rapists, probably living with decent folk? Of course not.
Hey,
however,
I'm not a
you will
rapist.
Not go to prison, which is the best you can expect.
Okay.
Fine, we'll take the deal, but not very happily.
He says, okay, that's fine. He will contact you when he sees it necessary.
Hold on, just a bit. When can we get the chips removed from our head?
When you're successful.
Okay.
You'll need the chips in your head so he can contact you.
All right.
Right, okay. He says, yeah, he orders his men out, and he says, don't fail. And then leaves.
Bye. Well, that was abrupt. I'm going to go back to sleep.
But it was a good roll.
About 5 in the morning.
21. How the fuck did you not manage to convince the man?
I don't think anything would have convinced him.
There are some things you simply can't convince someone about.
Right.
Yeah. You can try, but it was worth a try.
And to be fair, I mean, maybe if you've got a really good roll, but that's not a good enough roll.
Okay.
Right,
No,
if I
critted...
in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, I've put a marker for Hal Barrett's apartment.
Yeah.
So you know where it is, in the east side of his territory.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So this is the investigator, Hal Barrett. Okay.
No, this is the person you need to investigate.
Oh.
And I suppose that's probably the best place to wrap it up for this time. But at least
I'd say so.
Oh, but I really wanted to do some combat stuff.
Well, you shouldn't spend so much time trying to seduce shopkeepers.
See, I
To be fair, you'll get your really good shotgun in like 3 days. Well, 2 days now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do too much combat till then.
Yeah.
Because it'll be less fun.
And by the way, I didn't waste that much time. I think it was like I'm actually going to look on the video. I think it's 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad to be fair. You guys actually did get quite a lot done. Right. So, what skills did you use?
I got a couple of successful
you used medical tech, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So have a point for that because you only use it once.
I think I did 2 successful persuasion checks.
Yeah. Okay. You can have 5 points in that. Arch, did you use any other skills?
I don't believe so.
Right. Okay.
I did the. Who succeeded the awareness test when you found the kids?
Well, you were doing the check, so you can have 5 points in them.
Didn't I roll a crit for something?
Yeah, but it wasn't very useful.
Yes, awareness notice technically.
So I get 5 points in combat sense then. Okay.
Yeah.
I also did.
Oh, no, sorry, no, you get 5 points in awareness,
But it's what? Okay, never mind.
not combat sense.
I did a
I
streetwise
used
thing.
combat sense in order to find out about the kids.
Yeah, but you weren't actually going to a combat situation.
No.
No, but the thing is, if you give me points,
It goes on your awareness. Why are you arguing the toss?
alright, no, fine, all right. But where did you go? And I did get a successful intimidate check.
Did you? Oh,
Intimidate.
that's true. You did. Yep. Have 3 points in that.
3 points. Jesus Christ, you're such a Jew.
You intimidated a tiny 17-year-old kid.
I know. Just you don't have to be foolish about it.
I did a streetwise for the fixes as well.
Yeah, you can have 3 points in that.
How many points till you level up the skill? 100.
Well, it depends what the
it's-
skill level is.
It's 10 times the current skill level.
Oh well, I assume by 2018 we might actually level up something.
Maybe.
I've leveled up a few things.
Really?
Yeah, but he didn't spend like a month out of action, so that's why.
Everyone else has been leveling up. It's fine.
I have driving skill and strength feat skill, which I'm probably never going to use again. But you know,
But if I have 5 points in awareness, and I have 0 awareness, does that mean I get 1 awareness point?
Nope, you need 10 points to get 1.
Okay.
okay. I think we'll do planning for next time.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to end the stream, and then we'll just go over quickly what happened, make sure I've got the notes correctly, and yeah. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll speak to you next time, which presumably will be next Monday. Is that correct? You guys up for next Monday?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
Good.